Peace and blessings, kings and queens. It's your boy Yo, and the topic is semen retention and discipline. I heard about semen retention maybe 5 years ago, and I heard about all the benefits and just about other men talking about it and how if you want to be a better man and you want to better yourself as a man, help to grow yourself, become more focused, that you should definitely try semen retention. So I did, and I'm just here to tell you about my experience. To those of you who don't know what semen retention is, I'm going to explain. Basically, to sum it all up, is when a man goes without releasing his seed, ejaculating, busting, letting off, or all the other terms that we use to describe, basically releasing your seed. And a man abstains from doing it and just basically holds it, disciplines himself not to release it. Before I just dive in and start telling you my experience, like the pros and cons, I want to tell you exactly why I started the journey of semen retention. So for me, it was more so a spiritual thing. I wanted to gain complete control over my flesh because I felt like my flesh was leading me. I had too much control over my life, from the excessive drinking, the partying, the smoking, the lack of exercise, poor diet, and of course, sex, porn, masturbation, etc. Initially, when I first started semen retention a couple years ago, I struggled a little bit. I've done it many times since the first time I heard about it. Started and stopped it many times. When I was starting out, the first couple of times, it was hard for me to pull a streak of days together, but I got better over time. We always say it's easy for us to do something or stop something until we actually put ourselves to the test and try to stop for real. One thing I know though, if you really have a heart to stop something and you dedicate it, you may fall a couple times, but if you really, really want to stop, then you'll keep getting back up until you achieve the goal that you set out for yourself. So like I said, I failed a couple times. Initially I set a goal for 7 days, but I could never get past 2-3 days. And I eventually worked my way up to 21 days and, did that a couple times. So my most recent streak, I started on January 4th, 2022. And now, I think it's been a year and 7 months, something like that. I done lost count. I don't even count the days no more. I ain't initially set a goal out for it to be this long, but after I exceeded my goal that I set, I just kept going. You feel me? Now I really just want to wait till marriage and, do it under a covenant and honor the Most High like how we supposed to. You feel me? Excuse me, I had to cut the light on, man. The sun that went down on me, man. I lost daylight. But yeah, like I was saying, it's probably been a year and 7 months now. I really just want to do it now the right way, under a covenant of marriage with my wife and honor the Most High like how we supposed to. Some people do it and, they still continue to have sex, but they just don't release. And that's how I initially started. But now that I've been on this journey so long, I really went from doing that to just being completely celibate. And now I just don't want to have sex at all, discipline myself all the way, and honor the Most High by waiting till marriage, saving myself for marriage, man, for my wife, I want, just like how I want her to be, saving herself for me, I want to save myself for her so it could be special. But like I was saying, I want to save myself as well for my wife so that when I meet her and we decide to take that step together, it could be special for us both. This journey definitely hasn't been easy, especially for me as a man. I've experienced it already, so it's going from experiencing it to telling yourself no. It's never an easy task. I worked my way up to this point, but it's definitely well worth it. I feel like every man should set a goal to at least try to reach 21 days without releasing their seed, just so they can experience the benefits for themselves. I know people have heard about the benefits. All of them are true. One thing I do want to take notice of, want to speak on, though, is how people always talk about when you a man on semen retention, how you get a lot of attention from women. And I want to speak on it. People, when they discuss their semen retention journey, they always label this like the attention of women as a benefit, and you know that's one way of looking at it. But you gotta understand how the enemy fights. Whenever you want to stop something to better yourself in life, the enemy is always going to throw exactly the thing that you want to stop at you in abundance to try to get you to slip and fall back into the same ways that you was before you started. So like the so-called attention from women being a benefit, in my opinion, you know, and through my observation, it's just like anything else in life. Whatever you want to stop, you know, the enemy gonna throw it at you in abundance to try to get you to slip up and fall and prevent you from reaching your goal. Just like if you want to stop smoking or drinking, opportunities to smoke and drink gonna become very abundant in your life. Same thing with semen retention. You can look at it as a positive or a benefit, but I mean, recognize how the enemy fights, man. It's spiritual warfare. You know, don't be, you know, consumed by the fact that you're getting attention from women, or else you're not really doing it for the right reasons anyway. You're going to find yourself slipping, falling to temptation. You know what I'm saying? Just like with anything else. But it's definitely something that I feel like all men should do. There's definitely benefits to it. Like, for instance, the discipline. It'll teach you discipline. It'll have you being able to focus more. You'll definitely notice that you have more energy. You know that men, that when we release our seed, we have sex and we release our seed, man, we feel weak afterwards. We be wanting to chill, down there, go to sleep, eat something, you know, just relax. But like, you'll definitely notice that you have a lot more energy, a lot more focus to accomplish your goals or whatever you set out to accomplish. Another benefit is your confidence will most definitely grow. And that's due to you, you know, building up testosterone. You know, semen has a lot of testosterone in it, and like the more you release your semen, the more testosterone you lose, the more feminine you can become. But the more that you hold your seed, the more testosterone that you keep in your body. So you'll have more confidence. You'll see body changes, like you'll begin to tone up. You will definitely see a change in your physique, like the tone of your muscles and your overall just physique will just be toned up with minimal exercise too. Let me see. Your interaction with women will be different. As men, you know, we think about sex a lot. So a lot of times when we interacting with women, we like sexualizing them in our minds. But when you know that you want semen retention and you can't have sex, it's like you really listen to understand who they are, and like you just have better interactions with women. You can listen more attentively to when they speaking to you and really get to understand, and really like listen in a way where you like understanding who they are, like, you know what I'm saying, seeing them for who they are instead of just like the sexual image that you've painted of them in your mind, you feel me? So that's definitely a plus. You get to know women on a deeper level, which is cool, because a lot of women are dope, man. They're one of the greatest gifts that, you know, God made. But yeah, man, that's my experience of the benefit. As far as like the cons of semen retention, I would only say that the only con that I've experienced is just like, you know, there are a period of times that you go through like extreme struggles as far as like wanting to have sex because your flesh be really warm with you. But like you being able to overcome those times and those struggles, it's like it really teaches you discipline, and it really just like levels you up on a whole nother different level. Like it just teaches you a whole nother level of self-control for real. It's definitely something, I say it again, that I recommend for all men to try. At least set a small goal for like a week. Work your way up to 21 days. I feel like every man should try to reach for 21 days, because that's enough time for you to really understand, like get to see, like, you know, the benefits of it. You know what I'm saying? It's not too short where it's just like you just doing it just cause. It's like you really get to see the benefits of it if you do at least 21 days. I recommend every man to do it. Oh, another thing is, it's like you will really begin to understand how much sex is being pushed in today's culture, because it's like, since you know you're not having it, you're not being able to partake in it, you will really just start to see how everything in society is really geared towards triggering you to want to have sex for some reason. Lust is very prevalent in today's society, especially now in this time. And I really feel like lust is a tool. It's a tool of the enemy that's being used right now in today's time to weaken us as men, and really just us as a society in general. I hate to say it, but like men, we're over sexualized, man. Like there's so much lust being pushed at us, man. And it's in order to keep us weak as men. So long as we keep releasing our seed, we're gonna remain weak. You feel me? Unable to stand up for anything. You feel me? Just think about it like this. You've always heard the saying that sex sells, right? So then tell me why porn is free. If sex really sells that much, which it does, because men pay for OnlyFans accounts and all type of other things, but they made porn free. You know what I'm saying? That was intentional. That's an intentional move by the enemy to make the access of lust so easy that we just stay weak. You feel me? We got to overcome that. Semen retention, man. Semen retention, semen retention, semen retention. I can't stress it enough, man. Please try it, bro. You definitely gonna benefit from it. You're gonna gain discipline, focus, be stronger. Man, you ain't gonna regret it, man. You're gonna feel so like you got so much control over yourself, man. And because like lust and sex is one of the biggest things that man, we lack control in. You feel me? That's all I got for you, man. I hope y'all benefited from this video. Hey, yo, out.